Hey YouTube, this is Nordic Brit. I just wanted to post an update. So Revolut are allowing the buying of AMC stock and GameStop stock as well. And basically what I wanted to basically mention to everyone is that be careful, because when you find that brokers are basically allowing the switches to go on and off as they please, that's a problem. You basically only have to go on Reddit for like a few minutes on Wall Street Bets or Twitter and other places, and you just have to look at the amount of money that people have lost out on because the trades were turned off for just a few hours or just a couple of days. And if that isn't market manipulation, I don't know what is. And when these services allow trading again, it's really important to check the trade limits, because even some places, they said you can still buy, but only a certain limit. And it didn't matter how many people really bought. What it meant was that hedge funds and rich people could cut their losses and try to get out of their stock. There's basically short stock positions that they've put themselves in. And really this kind of video is about, don't forget that. Don't forget that these people, the system is kind of built in a way that essentially allows brokers and these other people to kind of just turn off switches when they want. Because unless NASDAQ or the stock exchange that is relevant to the area where you live, or the SEC, or the equivalent of that agency wherever you live, unless they basically turn off a stock because of something that's investigatory, like say a criminal investigation into a stock, there's literally no reason for the stock to be not allowed to be bought or sold unless there's a liquidity problem. And if people are putting in $100 to buy $100 worth of stock, well, then what's the problem? It only really counts when you've got these kind of 10 or 15% upfront capital that you need to buy stock, which really doesn't really make much sense also to have that. But really, it kind of exposes a whole underlying problem we have with the financial system. What it basically means is that at random times, when it suits the rich elite, or when it suits the hedge funds who could lose billions, as they already have, they can turn off the switches. Is that not fucked up? That they can just turn the switches off whenever they want? I mean, that's if nothing changes out of this, it will be really disappointing. In 2008, we had the Occupy Wall Street stuff, and basically nothing changed after that. Loads of people got bailed out, everyone else got screwed, and nothing changed within the laws. And everyone got lumped with the debt. I think everyone needs to be really to buckle down for this, because this has exposed a system now that most of us knew already existed. And we really need proper change. Otherwise, we're just going to go back to the same game again. And this time, the hedge funds and the rich elite will be even more brutal, because they know if they can get away with this, they'll get away with anything. So just keep an eye on the stocks, keep an eye on all the platforms, post when an app or service restricts you, post any restrictions that it puts on there when they allow you to buy again. Because if they can turn it on and off like within a day, one day of trading can save the hedge funds billions and cost loads of people hundreds or thousands of dollars. There's this one case on Reddit where this guy actually had his stocks sold without his permission, and it was forced sold to protect him, which a lot of people had that. And that is surely illegal. So someone needs to look into that. But just keep an eye on it. I just want to keep you an update. You can buy in Revolut right now, but the system is totally fucked. And I think that everyone should keep an eye on this and remember this. We have to keep this going. The momentum is good. Let's basically keep this up, because I don't want to see this fizzle out like in 2008. We need actual change. Nordic Brit out.